Today, we're digging into a really simple but powerful idea: being present. It's all about a practice that can pull us out of that constant noise in our heads, the planning, the worrying, the replaying of old conversations, and bring us right into the richness of the moment. And believe me, it can completely change our daily experience.
So, let's just start with the question. How often is the mind really where the body is? It's a pretty common thing, right? To spend hours just living inside our own thoughts, almost like we're on autopilot, totally unaware of the world that's just passing by.
The source material gives this amazing, vivid picture. Imagine riding a motorbike. The scenery's just flying by, but the mind, it's not there at all. It's stuck in a loop, replaying some old argument, acting out every single part, being both the judge and the jury. That's the feeling. That's what it means to be lost in thought.
And it's not just on a commute. This kind of mental absence can pop up anywhere. At work, when we really need to focus. During meals that could be savored. Or, and this is the tough one, during our most precious moments. Time with family, or on that vacation we waited for all year. We're physically there, but mentally checked out, risking the very experiences that make life worthwhile.
Okay, so here's our roadmap for this explainer. We're going to move through 4 parts. We'll kick things off by really exploring this state of living in your head. Then we'll get into the solution, which is mindfulness. After that, we'll cover the incredible benefits of being present, and to wrap things up, we'll walk through a practical exercise together.
All right, let's dive into Section 1, living in your head. And this isn't just some quirky habit. It actually comes with a real cost. When our minds are constantly somewhere else, replaying the past or stressing about the future, it just leads to stress, exhaustion, and this deep sense of regret for all the moments we let slip by. Which brings us right to Section 2, understanding mindfulness. So if being lost in thought is the problem, well, mindfulness is the way back. It's the path to reclaiming our attention and really finding our way back to the present moment. So what is it exactly? Well, at its core, mindfulness is just the natural human ability to be fully present. It's about being aware of where we are and what we're doing, without getting completely reactive or overwhelmed by everything that's going on around us. And look, this isn't some new age fad. As Harvard University psychologist Dr. Ellis Myers puts it, mindfulness is all about experiencing our natural capacity to be aware of what is happening right now. See? It's about tapping into a skill that we all already have. Now this slide really breaks it down nicely. It's like there are 2 states of being. On one side, there's life inside the head, always thinking about the past, worrying about the future, completely lost in thought. But on the other side, we've got present reality, being aware of what's happening right now, being engaged with our surroundings, and truly experiencing the moment as it unfolds. The goal here is to spend a lot more time on the right side of this chart. Now let's move on to Section 3, which is where this all really comes together. This is the payoff. This is the why. Why does cultivating this kind of presence matter so much? I mean, what are the actual tangible benefits?
Well, the source material points to 4 huge, crucial benefits that come from learning to live in the moment.
And they are experiencing no regret, gaining clarity, a real reduction in stress, and building empathy. So let's take a look at each one.
First up, no regret. When we're fully present, we actually absorb the richness of our experiences. That family dinner, that beautiful sunset on vacation. By truly living in these moments, we store them as meaningful memories. And that prevents that future ache of looking back and just wishing we had paid more attention.
The second benefit is clarity. Think of mindfulness as a workout for the attention span. For example, any creative or demanding job requires intense focus, especially when it's balanced with all the other commitments in life. This practice trains the mind to be sharp, to be clear, improving performance by just doing one thing at a time with our full attention. Third, stress reduction. Let's be honest, an overactive mind that's just jumping from one worry to the next is incredibly draining. Mindfulness offers a way to gently guide our attention. So instead of being carried away by a storm of thoughts, we can anchor ourselves, maybe to our breath or physical sensations, and just give the mind a much-needed rest. This is a seriously powerful antidote to burnout. And finally, benefit number 4 is empathy. When a person is truly present with someone else, the focus shifts from just trying to formulate a reply to simply listening, to observing. And that allows for noticing all the subtle shifts in their tone and body language, which leads to a much deeper connection and a genuine understanding of what they're actually feeling. Okay,
So we've covered the what and the why. Let's move to the how. In Section 4, we're going to walk through a short, practical exercise. This is a chance to experience a moment of mindfulness firsthand. So for this part, the pacing is going to slow way down to guide us through the process.
First, just find a quiet place and a comfortable seat. Let the back be straight but not stiff, and then either gently close the eyes or just soften the gaze downwards. Now, let's take 3 slow, deep breaths, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, a long, slow breath in and a full breath out. One last time. And after that third breath, just allow the breathing to return to its own natural rhythm. Now, gently bring attention to the physical sensations of the body. The invitation here is to shift from thinking to feeling. Just notice the points of contact, the body on the chair, the feet on the floor. Feel the air on the skin. Is it cool? Is it warm? There's no need to label it or analyze it. Just feel. It is completely, 100% natural for the mind to wander. That's just what minds do. So when that happens, and it will, the practice is simple. Just notice it without any judgment and gently guide the attention back. Back to the breath or back to the sensations in the body. Every single time is a new beginning.
And as we bring this short practice to a close, just take a moment to acknowledge this time. It's a chance to offer a sense of gratitude for taking a few minutes to care for one's own well-being. The mind and body can really appreciate this brief period of rest and focused attention.
And that really shows the core idea. The final thought is this: what shift can be noticed in just a few minutes of quiet attention? Maybe the mind is a little calmer, the body a little more settled. That simple change reveals the power of being present, a power that's accessible in any moment one chooses to return to it.